There's a history we have to overcome because for so many of our young people, there's a fear. And for so many of our families, there's a fear. So I've had to worry over the years. Sherlane's had to worry. Was Dante safe each night? There are so many families in this city who feel that each and every night. Is my child safe? And not just from some of the painful realities, crime and violence in some of our neighborhoods, but are they safe from the very people they want to have faith in as their protectors? That's the reality.
All right, folks, welcome back. Joining us now is Senator Greg Ball from the great state of New York, a Republican and outgoing chairman of the Senate Veterans Homeland Security and Military Affairs Committee. Hello, Senator.
Hey, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I got to tell you, I said at the time, and I've said it a million times since before Saturday, when he stood there and said that his police force has been racist for decades and he fears for the safety of his black son at the hands of the cops that are protecting him and his family, it was just so unprecedented and so vulgar, I could not believe what I was hearing.
That statement is wrong in so many ways, but it shouldn't surprise. It should disgust good Americans and good New Yorkers, of which there are many, but it shouldn't surprise us. De Blasio and Obama are cut from the exact same cloth. You know, when you're in a primary, you run to the left if you're a Democrat, you run to the right if you're a Republican. But most good elected officials, once they get elected, they govern from the center to the best of their ability, and they try to represent everybody in their city, everybody in their state, to the best of their ability while standing on principle. That's not what Obama did, and that's not what de Blasio did. And I have never seen a white guy play the race card so well. The last true racists in this country are the elitist liberals in their ivory tower, and it's disgusting. And you know, the continued use of his personal story to protect himself and to put others in danger, which is exactly what he has done. He continues to race bait not only during a campaign, but as an elected official. And it has ended in a tragedy, and he is directly responsible, and there's no question about that. Leadership matters, and we've seen it clear as day. And you know, like, he's taken his marching orders from President Obama.
Yeah.
And when they talk, you know, this stuff fires me up because you know, I'm 37 years old. If I had to call my parents, and it wasn't that long ago, and said, you know what, Mom and Dad, I got in trouble, but you know what, I was right. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. My parents, although they always protected their kids, they had faith in the system, in that principal, in that teacher, in that superintendent. And you, as a kid, you didn't want to pick up that phone and say, you know what, I got in trouble at school. And you minded your manners, and you respected authority. And now we have a president of the United States who's saying, well, you know what, and the media shows these thugs. They show the picture when they were in third grade with a cute little hairdo. They don't show the picture of them punching out the store owner or going after the cop. They don't show the picture of them smoking pot or holding a gun. And it's all you have to do is Google search. It's all over the internet. But you think CNN would show it? They don't.
No, Senator, it's a combination of everything you've said, plus a media that is not only a willing accomplice, but also promotes that scenario and that storyline because it's to their advantage. Yeah,
and they want the riots, and they want the narrative. And I've dealt with this in my own political career. Once a news person has the narrative, you will not stop them. No, I don't care whether it's the New York Times or whether it be any on either end, MSNBC, any of them. Once they have the narrative they want, there are no facts that are going to stop them. They had a white cop and they had a black kid. They had the narrative they wanted, and when they wanted rioting, they care about the bottom line, and that's the almighty dollar. And I don't give a rat's you-know-what, whether it be our political system on the Republican side or Democratic side. It's the green almighty dollar that rules, and it's the same thing in the media. But people literally are paying the price of the abdication, the complete lack of responsibility, not only by the media, but by our elected officials. And it starts at the very top with President Obama, who could have been a transformational president, who could have been one of our greatest presidents, but instead ran to the extreme left during the primary and continued to govern from the extreme left as a president. And this mayor is nothing but a patch on Obama's behind and has failed to honor the same responsibility of mayors before him, and has put this city back, and now has cost the lives of some of the best and bravest.
And you know, what would it take if they really believed it? And this is the problem. They fundamentally don't believe it. For Obama, for Holder, for de Blasio, to first and foremost at the time of the problems say, you never hit a cop. You never resist arrest. You respect law enforcement. Even Obama's written statement on the death of the 2 officers said we need a dialogue.
I'm a 37-year-old white guy who looks like he fell out of a Brooks Brothers commercial the vast majority of the time. If I went up to a cop and started punching him, what the hell do you think would happen to me?
Well, they should say to you, "Why are you doing that, sir?" Right?
If I was high and drunk and stole stuff and beat up a shopkeeper and then went after a cop, what do you think's gonna? You think they're gonna say, "Oh, Greg, that's okay because you're a white guy"? It's ludicrous. And then to suggest for the President of the United States and for the mayor of one of the greatest cities in the world to stand up and to support that kind of behavior, what message does that send to the black kid, the white kid, the Chinese kid sitting in school trying to do the right thing and get good grades and make something of himself or herself? And yet our highest elected officials are supporting those same kids in the class that are distracting, those kids in the class that are refusing to be a positive influence, those kids that are not good peer leaders.
Yep. No, Senator, you're absolutely.
Those are the kids that are being protected.
You're absolutely right.
That's how this country has gone to crap. Yeah. Because the liberals have spent.
Senator, Senator, you're right on. I gotta go. Have a very happy holiday and good luck, Senator Greg Ball. Thanks for coming on, sir. All right, we'll be back with the CEO of Brand Bounce, talk about how maybe this city could heal. But first, it's time for your Max to Health moment. Don't go away.